Hey, what up there, Global Nobles? What up, YouTube Nation? So, you guys probably saw the upgrade process of Windows 10. If you guys didn't check that out, then definitely there would be a link somewhere here, or probably in the description down below. But I did a video update on basically the update process that it took me to update to Windows 10. I know there are a lot of people on the net that are having problems upgrading to Windows 10. Some people even doing the drastic as to editing their registry, or others even doing some other odd things as to uninstalling certain updates to ensure that they get the Windows 10 update. But others are actually upgrading to Windows 10, and then once upon upgrading to Windows 10, you basically do a fresh, clean install of Windows 10. Now, this is something that you shouldn't do, and I'm gonna show you why. Because one thing's for sure, as you guys saw before on, what was going on in my update process, I did a fresh, clean install of Windows 7 Professional. And as we go into settings, we're gonna go into update and security. If I go to activation, it says Windows 10 Pro is there and Windows is activated. Now there's a product key, but there is something that you have to go through, and then you guys can change that product key. So to sum it all up, my Windows 7 key carried on to my Windows 10. So now it's really there and it's activated, and within its registry and hidden, my product key for Windows 7 is there, and hence why I get like a sort of temporary Windows 10 product key embedded into it, and then we don't get this other stuff. But getting into this video, I basically wanted to show you some cool things that do come with the Windows 10. One being that the new start menu. Start menu comes up with some cool nifty things, and as you guys can see, if you guys didn't change your default apps in the beginning of the installation, you guys might see Microsoft Edge here. As you guys can see, this is the new browser that Microsoft pushed, and it's pretty good. It's not that bad. But as you guys can see now, you guys get Xbox here, and you guys get something that's called money and all this stuff. To me, being a Windows 7 user, this is basically new for me. All of this stuff, even knowing the fact that this little box here might show advertisements every once in a while. I have to get used to all of that stuff. So that means that if I constantly have an internet broadband connection on my PC running, then definitely I am going to get advertisements. Now, going into the money application, this is pretty much interesting. For me, being that I love day trading and stuff like that, I do dabble in into the stock markets. This is pretty much interesting. I know most of you might think, well, what do I need this for? Well, there is one thing that most of you, and I say most of you, might need is this: the mortgage calculator. If you actually put in a loan, any type of loan, it doesn't really have to say be mortgage. It could be a student loan or whatever. Type in the stuff, the annual interest fee and all that other stuff. It'll let you know how much you have to pay each month and how long it would actually take you to pay it off. Weird, huh? Yeah, and not only that, it actually comes with some cool things. It'll let you know what markets are open. All of these regions are open. All of these are basically closed. It's pretty much awesome. I like it. Got this little currency calculator where it actually tells you the currency from other countries based upon on the country that you're living in, and this is all of the, the stuff that comes with money. You get the current stock market wherever you live. You get the movers. You get the active gainers, the losers. It's pretty good. And if you guys link your portfolio, then I'm guessing it would actually let you know, hey, you got some good movers and stuff like that, you know. But this is pretty cool. I like it. Coming from Windows 7 onto Windows 10, this is pretty much an eye candy for me. The only thing that I said, like I said before during my installation process, is that I have to get used to the advertisements. As you guys can see, this is an advertisement. So within the app, you get one of these, or you probably may get more of them. But again, you know, it's something to get used to. Alright, so that's the money app. Now we go on to news, which might get a little controversy because, like, you know, it's kind of weird. We get the news app, right? And then once we get it, we get like this whole stuff. Like we get top stories, U.S., world, crime, which is one of the weirdest ones. And then technology, all this other good stuff. Now this is pretty cool and useful. Now if you want to change any of this stuff, right? You go into settings, and then what was it? Oh, not even. Here we go. Where was it? Ah, here we go. The little star. My bad. You go into the star, and then you unclick, say for instance, crime. I don't need crime, but you kind of want it because you want to see what's going on. And then you get to add whatever you're interested in. You get to add either features. There's I'm guessing there's a lot of news going on. Jon Stewart, you know, the plane, the missing Malaysia plane, and then, you know, you get your regular news, entertainment, lifestyle, personal finances. We're going to put in markets. So once I go into home, there's going to be somewhere, man, there you go, money. And there goes markets. So we go back to personal finance, you know. Yeah, I guess. So those are the pretty cool, nifty things. And again, you know, like I said, this is a pretty cool update. Don't bash it. This is pretty much intense. I like it. I cannot say like this is pretty much what it is. Yeah, what I finished just doing there was this was long bar. So if you guys don't like the long bar, you guys can go into, you guys can right click on the toolbar, and then if you guys want the box, you guys get the box. But if you guys don't want this to take most of your taskbar, you go in, you right click on the taskbar, and then you go to search, and then you go search icon. If you guys don't even want it there, you guys can just hide it. And it's gone. If you guys don't want to have this, you can unpin it. And it's gone. You know? So there you guys have it. I mean, pretty much sums it up on a little tips and tricks. One thing's for sure, I do not recommend you using the media creation tool or doing a fresh clean install of Windows 10. It's pretty much not worth it. I would actually rather do a clean install of Windows 7 or Windows 8 or 8.1 and then upgrading from there, and eventually you'll resolve yourself and exhume yourself of all of those problems that come in with, hey, how come I don't have a product key? How come it says that Windows 10 needs to still be activated? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because you did a fresh install of Windows 10, that's why. And your email address can only confirm that you did reserve your fresh copy of Windows 10, but does not really give you a product key that goes with it. So, again, keep your previous OS the way it is. Don't do a fresh, clean install of it. Mind you, this is a free upgrade that you're getting. This is not the full, like, you know, operating system that you have to pay $199 for, because, really, you know. So in order to keep it fresh, do a fresh clean install of Windows 7, and eventually you'll get something that's called Windows Old. And as you guys can see from right here, that's my Windows Old, and all of this stuff is still here. So I do thank you all for watching. If you guys have any questions, any burning questions, do let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys have any troubles with anything that's going on with the new Windows 10, definitely let me know, and I will get back to you, and I'll answer any type of questions, even though if I can't answer it, probably the community can. But all in all, I do thank you all for watching. Do rate, subscribe, let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you guys soon.